Now we are going to make a roasted pear dessert that is served with sweetened mascarpone with vanilla. Mascarpone is sweet sour cream. Everybody, if you want to know what it is, that's what it is. It's very lightly sweetened, and it has a very stiff consistency. See that? So what we're going to do is break it up a little bit. Oh, shoot. I guess we're making it all. With a fork. You just want to kind of loosen it. And it loosens, you'll see. Suddenly it's more like super thick whipped cream and less like cheese. And we're going to add to it some vanilla flavoring. Now, I use a chefy trick, which is I use either a real vanilla bean, where you scrape the beans out. Those are outrageously expensive. Unless you buy them from Spice World on Amazon.com and you get 40 beans for something like $28. You can also buy this at Williams-Sonoma, which is a ripoff, but it's awesomely quick, which is Tahitian vanilla bean seeds, which are the flecks. Then the incredible King Arthur Flour Company sells this thing called Vanilla Plus, which is vanilla essence with seeds. Or you can just use plain vanilla extract. So I'm gonna use a little bit of this, and I'm gonna eyeball it. Don't be scared, you know, okay? I'm gonna get all these beautiful black flecks. Oh, yes. And then I'm going to add a few extra flecks by using a little bit of this. People always go, oh, is there real vanilla in there? And you're like, yes, of course. Now we're going to sweeten the mascarpone. Now, in America, we have confectioner's sugar, which is essentially really finely ground sugar, and then we have sugar. In other countries, there's a lot of things in between. And what you want for this is something like castor sugar, which is not confectioner's sugar, which will go into this and make a lump of paste. Castor, it's from the sugar castors that they used to have for pancakes and stuff. You don't have them anymore. It's that consistency. If you're really into trying this, you can grind sugar in a spice grinder and it'll make castor sugar. Or you can go to the fantastic King Arthur Flour Company and buy Baker's Special Sugar, which is castor sugar. It's extremely fine. It's like the sands in the hourglass. So I'm gonna look at how much I have here, and I'm gonna just put in probably 2 large handfuls. And then, because it's in between those two consistencies, it just perfectly incorporates into the mascarpone. A little sweeter. Do it like this. Trust yourself, trust your instinct. It's not sweet enough, put some more sugar in it. You can put this back in the fridge. Just remember before you serve it to loosen it again. I'm gonna put mine in the fridge. But essentially you don't have to unless your kitchen's really hot. Put this in the fridge. What are we gonna do now? We're gonna make pears. Okay, here you go. Roasted pears, roasted fruit of any kind. Simple, elegant, chic, easy. You're gonna take some pears, get some, not the soft, really juicy ones that you get from Harry and David. Those are too ripe. You want a pear that's gonna hold up. You know, that's ripe, but your finger doesn't go through it. Do you know the word for something that is so ripe that it's almost rotten? It's a very famous word that people use to mean something else. The word is sublime. So if something is sublime, it's like the day that you should eat it. It's sublime. Okay, you've peeled your pears, and you are now going to cut off just the very top, like that, and just the very bottom where the little thing is. Then you're going to cut it right down the center. It's going to fall open like that. You're going to take this incredible thing. It's called a melon baller. Okay? I can't do this like they do it in the magazine. Sorry. You run this thing down. It's hard. You run this thing down the center, and then when you get to the place where the seeds are, you make a circular motion. And what you're taking out here is kind of the stem. There's like a little kind of stemmy thing in there. The problem with pears is that, and a lot of fruit, is that it discolors. And you know what the funny thing is? The thing that makes it discolor, the chemical, is the exact same chemical that's in self-tanner. You want to make sure it's covered in something. Acidic is great, but then is it going to be too acidic? Or some kind of liquid while you're doing other prep, because otherwise they'll go brown, as if they had put on self-tanner. You know, like Snooky pears or something. Here are pears. They actually look kind of beautiful. If we roasted them like that, would they be okay? Probably. But why would you do that? So we're going to put a little acid on them to make sure they don't discolor too intensely. I'm basically using 1 lemon. Oh, so this is about a cup of sugar. I'm just going to liberally dust each pear with sugar. This will also prevent discoloring while they're getting there. You don't want them to get too deep of the tan. A little bit of vanilla, la la la. Secret weapon. It's almond liqueur. It's sweet. It is divine on roasted fruit. Pears and peaches especially. This is about how much you put on. I'm just going to do like this, okay? And those pears are already delicious. Wait until they're cooked. The truth is, you don't even really have to peel them. Cut up pears, take out the seeds, put sugar on it, put amaretto on it, and put it in the oven. I mean, if you can't do that, I can't help you, okay? Simple. Don't be scared. They've been sitting there waiting to be cooked. They're very excited. So you want to just do a little extra sprinkle of sugar because a lot of the sugar has dissolved into the amaretto. Straight into the oven. It's going to cook fast. Don't make a big deal out of it, but get up in maybe 10 minutes and take a look because they're going to be cooked. Because your oven's at 410, 400, they're going to cook fast. These are your pears. They are beautifully caramelized in sugar and lemon juice and amaretto. Could not be more delicious. Try to get this last little bit of caramel on top of them. These are going to kill your friends. They are so delicious. Sugared, amarettoed, vanillaed, roasted with a little mascarpone. Come on now. Pears of deliciousness, pears of love.